With her stylist, Enzo Angiolari, who created her really beautiful braided updo, and he's going to show us how to get a similar look at home. So Enzo, when we see Charlize on the red carpet, she usually has a slicked back ponytail or a really pretty chignon. And this is a really different look. So what was the inspiration for it?
The inspiration was the dress. It was this magnificent Azedina Laya dress that really inspired everybody.
Did Charlize say, hey, I want a braid, or did you just go to town?
No, Charlize wanted a braid. She said, I want a braid. And we gave her a braid.
Well, I say we get started.
Okay, let's start it.
Let's go.
This is a look that really doesn't require too much blow drying, too much curling. All you need is texture.
So what exactly would you do to prep the hair to get it to that texture that you want?
A mousse, for example, to make sure that this piece of hair will never do this during the night, see, or it will never separate from the rest of the hairstyle. And I would probably blow dry the top just a little bit to have that shine that is so appropriate for a red carpet look.
I have fine hair, so we have to add just a little bit of an extension to really fill out the volume and make it a little bit longer. So did you actually use extensions on Charlize as well?
Yes, actually I did. For the same reason that I'm doing it with you, to have a little more thickness in the hair and a slightly different color.
You've actually parted it to the left. Is that the part that you used on Charlize?
That's the part I use on Charlize, but that also is the part that works on you.
Yes.
So I would always choose the part that your hair wants to naturally go. This is pretty much the basic preparation of this hairstyle. The braids will start just above the ear, and that's the place where you separate your first piece of hair into three. And I will literally start braiding it by breaking into three pieces. This is the part that's going to be completely exposed. Once the braid is done, all this area is going to look like this, so it has to be smooth and clean. In this case, we will have it only from the bottom.
So that's why this is a Dutch braid, because it's actually going to look like it's sitting on top of the hair, not like it's being blended in.
So at this point, as you guys can see, I keep adding pieces, making sure every time that this part is clean.
So you're trying to keep the braid as close to the nape of my neck as possible?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what makes it, I think, more chic and elegant and a little more sophisticated. After inserting all the pieces from underneath, at a certain point I'm going to insert a piece from the top, which is right here. At this point I'm going down. It's almost like the braid coming from the right meets the braid coming from the left. It becomes one, and then I'm going to roll it. I always tend to leave this part out, even if it's longer, so I can insert it at the end. Sometimes it's a good idea to use a little bit of hairspray, like in the braid while you braid, to keep the little pieces of hair inside the braid.
Well, say I'm braiding my hair and then that one little piece creeps up and it has that weird
There is
look.
always a solution. At the last minute, you can always run your comb and run it all the way to inside the braid. It will help. This is very important to make sure that you put a rubber band or an elastic at the end of the braid, otherwise it will come undone. And then I will take the braid and twist it into a bun. Just as simple as this.
And you're twisting it back and then up and then in.
And then in, yes. And I'm tucking it in and hiding it. And then you're going to need the help of a little bobby pin. Now that the bun is done, I am pretty happy with it is. The volume is beautiful. I'm just going to insert the last piece of hair. I'm placing it in the bun, and I'm going to make it become one thing with the braid. Somehow I'm going to try to make that looks like it's part of the braid. And here is done. I think this is pretty much as close as we could do it to Charlize's look for the red carpet for the Critics' Choice Award.
Now that you have the inside scoop, hopefully you'll be able to recreate this red carpet look at home. Keep watching for more celebrity tips and tricks. I'm Kirby, and thanks for watching Bella Sugar TV.